Michael Judas didn't even get a chance to get his robe off. And is jumped from behind by Jeter. And refereeing in this match, D.A. Brewer.
That's right, this match, the second match in the Iron Man Challenge for Michael Judas. He wins this one, he'll go on to one more match and could possibly become the first Anarchy Wrestling Iron Man.
And right now you see Jeter stalking over Judas.
I do see Jeter stalking over Judas.
And Michael Judas, I mean, like I see him. Excuse me. Yes. First match, he defeats Lars Manderson. This week it's Jeter.
They keep getting bigger and bigger.
They do keep getting bigger and bigger. I'd hate to see what happens when the third one comes out.
Who's bigger than him?
Not many. I can think of, maybe a Mack truck, Freightliner, steam engine, the Sears Tower in Chicago, Pacific Ocean, and the hole in the ozone layer. But not by much.
Not by, yeah. I'm not going to tell him that. Jeter and Judas, no stranger to one another.
He has to know.
They've traded the heavyweight championship. I still have vivid images, that cage match, Fright Night a couple years back. Judas, El Crucifeo from the corner, inside the cage. I thought the ring was going to collapse.
Yeah, you see things like that, not very often. But Michael Judas has been one of these guys, we talk about the 10th anniversary of Anarchy Wrestling this year. This is a man who's been a very big part of Anarchy for 10 years. Oh, wait a minute, gets caught by Jeter.
How many wrestlers have you ever seen do that to Michael Judas?
Once again, not very many. There's not been very many wrestlers, oh my God, that have overpowered Michael Judas like that, and none that I can think of that threw Michael Judas out of the ring on a fall-away slam like that.
A count-out could cost Judas the victory here in the series.
Anarchy still looking for their first Iron Man. Michael Judas, this is his second go-around with it.
That's the thing with this series. It's 3 matches in a row that you have to win. A lot of wrestlers have difficulty getting 2 victories in a row. It's just the nature of this business.
It is. Streaks in this business are few and far between. You see a streak and, once it gets to a certain amount of matches, you're like, wow, that's amazing. But when you look at 3 matches, you think 3. It doesn't sound like a lot, but think about this. Numerous guys have gotten to 2, like you said. Nobody's gotten to 3 yet.
A lot have come close. None have succeeded. You talk about streaks. Look at The Undertaker had a streak. It lasted over 20 years, though. It was 1 match a year.
Yeah.
This is, over a course of a few weeks.
Yeah. And right now, Jeter taking Michael Judas in. Of course, Michael Judas, a multiple-time Anarchy heavyweight champion. In fact, Michael Judas is the first man to win the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship in a matchup. Of course, our first champion, Corey Chavis, was awarded the championship after Wildside transitioned into Anarchy Wrestling. Michael Judas was actually the first one to win that match, and coincidentally did at the very first hostile environment in 2005 inside the confines of a steel cage managed by Jeff G. Bailey.
We're going to have a lot of history nuggets like that for you as we get into this 10th anniversary coming up. I'm excited. We have no idea who's going to be here. We know there's going to be a Young Lions championship match now. That's been announced. Those big elbows by Jeter.
Always looking forward, to any kind of event like this, an event of this stature. I can remember the first day walking into this building as Anarchy, as you see Jeter there, full head of steam, just a splash in the corner. I remember the first day walking in here under Anarchy Wrestling. For 7 years, this building was, the Wildside Arena. This building, was known for Wildside, many great names. We're talking about guys like R-Truth, AJ Styles. You take a look at the names that have gone on from this building and moved on. At one time, this building was a training ground for WCW, when it was Wildside. And then to walk in here to have that legacy to live up to, and then not only match it,
5 minutes remaining in the contest.
in the corner there, not only match it, but to beat it. I mean, Wildside was here for 7 years. Anarchy has been here for 10. So, you know, it's great to be a part of this legacy. I remember being nervous walking through that curtain for the first time, because you got to remember, prior to me being here, there was another announce team. I was taking over for an established announce team. Me and my partner at that time, Greg Hunter. You know, it was a weird feeling, and I'm getting it now thinking back. You know, 10 years, I still get that nervous feeling, and I feel it right now. That energy,
without a doubt.
And right now, Jeter is feeling that energy. Mikael Judas feeling the energy of Jeter. Oh, second running knee.
Feeling the impact of that knee and the turnbuckle. It's a bad sandwich to be stuck in the middle of.
Well, I'll tell you this right now. If Jeter wins this matchup, if Jeter is victorious and defeats Mikael Judas, Jeter will be our first Iron Man. I will call it here right now. As much as I don't like this guy, and as much as I don't like the people that he associates himself with, I'm not afraid to go on a limb and say that if he beats Mikael Judas, there's not a man in this company that's going to be able to put down Jeter's shoulders down for a 3.
Well, I said it right after we had one of the first appearances of Jeter here in Anarchy, that this man would be a champion, and within a year, not even a year, he was.
Oh, wait a minute! Jeter throttled! Oh, fighting out of it though. Mikael Judas had that second win. Oh, wait a minute. Into the referee, D.A. Brewer, who we saw earlier.
The belly to belly. The move that won him the heavyweight championship.
And right now, no referee to make the count if Jeter wanted to get the pinfall.
I don't know at this point if he wants the pinfall. I think he just wants to injure and harm Judas. What's he doing?
Wait a minute.
No.
He can't, no. That can't hold him. Oh my goodness.
Lord, he steps on the bottom rope and it almost touches the canvas.
That's like putting a double quarter pounder in a crystal bun. Once he, oh my goodness.
A big, somehow Judas able to get the knees up, but what kind of damage could that do to a man's knees? Judas has had a history of knee trouble.
Yeah, oh wait a minute. Speaking of a history of knee trouble, Miss Rachel appears.
She's not Rachel. What did you say?
And wait a minute. She threw the axe handle into Jeter. It may have overshot him. And now Mikael Judas has that axe handle.
There's the wind-up.
The pitch. And it's gone. Oh, wait a minute.
That last one may have been just a bit outside.
Grand slam.
A priest of punishment, Mikael Judas.
Mikael Judas gets the victory.